A woman is like a tea bag. You never know how strong she is until she gets into hot water. That is a quote by Eleanor Roosevelt. That quote sums up the power of a woman, and it takes us into this week's episode.
Welcome to Trina Talk. Trina Talk is a weekly podcast that will inspire and empower women of all ages to strive for the impossible. Your host, Trina L. Martin from TrinaMartin.com, is a motivational speaker, leader, and cyber tech expert. Every week, Trina will share wisdom gained from her life experiences and lessons learned while pursuing her goals to inspire you to achieve the next level in your life. Now, your host, Trina L. Martin.
Hello, ladies. I am Trina L. Martin. This is episode 9 of Trina Talk. Trina Talk is inspirational talk to inspire you to go to the next level. I want to have impact on your life. I want to help you to go to whatever level you're trying to get to achieve your goals, to strive for that impossible dream, and to help you do it without making the same mistakes that I've made. So I want to impart on you the wisdom that I've gained from my life experiences so that I can help you achieve what you want to achieve out of your life. This week's topic is, you don't have to be famous to be an influencer. Oftentimes we hear that word influencer and we think of someone famous, someone who's rich, someone who's powerful, and many times those people are influencers, either for the positive or the negative. But you don't have to be famous to be an influencer. And this week I want to focus on us ladies. Women are very powerful. And I want you to think about it and ask yourself, do you know that you're powerful? And do you know how powerful that you are? Many times I've heard women say that they want to help other women. But the reality is, if another woman can't do something for them, don't have a well-known name or fit their agenda, they don't really want to help that person. And believe me, I understand about the branding and putting your name out there in support of someone. You know, we all work hard to put our best foot forward and to make a name for ourselves and to brand ourselves. But I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about the people who don't want to do anything. And I'm not talking about, putting your all in all into someone who doesn't want or deserve that. I'm talking about people who are saying, oh, you know what? I'm XYZ executive, female executive, and sure, I'll help you. But the moment that they get out the meeting or get off the stage, you never hear from that person. You don't know where that person is. If you try to send them an email, they act like they don't know you. And I really hate to see that. And I'm hoping that we as women, I'm hoping that we can change that. Men network with each other. They do business deals on the golf course. They build networks and they help each other out. And I golf. And every time I go golfing, I'm one of a very few women who are out there golfing. And believe me, I learned how to golf as a business strategy so that I could get out on the golf course and see how men conduct business. So ladies, if you don't know how to golf, learn. Learn how to golf and get out there, because that's where the mover and shakers are. The men, they do it. And they're always making their deals. They're networking with each other. They're helping each other out. They're exchanging business cards, and they're saying, hey, when this next deal comes through, I'm going to call you. You have XYZ skills. I need that. So they're always looking for that type of networking and relationship. And unfortunately, women don't network like that. And I don't know why we don't, but we just don't network on that level, and especially with each other. The women empowerment movement is big nowadays, and women empowerment is a big buzz phrase. But honestly, we can't ask other people to empower us if we don't empower each other. And that's really what I want to talk about today, is women truly empowering other women. So think about this, or, and you can think about it as far as in regards to yourself or someone else. But are you only concerned with your climb and your success? Some women, they achieve success, but they never reach down to pull another woman up. And unfortunately, many women allow jealousy to prevent them from helping another woman. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if they think helping another woman will negate their success or take something away from them. But that's such a bad mind frame to be in. And some women, once they do achieve the role of executive or manager or some woman in power, they become unapproachable. I mean, I have said it many days that I don't want to work for another woman, because a lot of women, and I don't know if it's just the mentality of I have to hold this position, so I have to act a certain way. But many times working for a woman is unbearable. It is, and it shouldn't be that way, especially with another woman. And we as women, we have enough things to fight as far as the sexual harassment, hostile work environments, not earning the same pay as men, trying to climb that ladder. We have those fights already, so we don't need another female stepping on our neck. So those are some things that I want us as women to think about. I mean, we're in the last couple of weeks of 2018, and 2019 is right around the corner. So I really want you to start thinking about how you're going to do things differently to help another woman. And that's my next point. Help another woman succeed. As I said at the beginning of this, we're powerful. Women are powerful. And you can use your voice to uplift another woman. You can highlight another woman's strength and her accomplishments. If you're a woman who has the boss's ear, or you have a seat at the table, and another woman has certain skill sets or have accomplished things that are noteworthy, use your voice to highlight that, to make the executives informed and knowledgeable about what this other woman has done. Because oftentimes we have successes and we have, accomplished things, and it goes no further than us or maybe the one or two people that we may share it with. But I think it's something that when you're a woman that has that voice, help another woman. Help another woman, because you could speak on her behalf and help her make it to the next step. You could be that determining voice. Help another woman navigate the landmines that you have run through. And that goes back to what I was saying in the intro of this episode is I want to help you to avoid making the mistakes that I have made in my life and in my journey and all my life experiences. So if I can impart my wisdom, that's what I want to do. And so that's what I'm asking that you do. And we all should do it. We should help another woman navigate through those landmines. Don't have the mindset of, I had to do it the hard way, so she does too. You may have had to do it the hard way, but you should want to help someone else not do it the hard way. Because if you think about it, while you were doing it the hard way, you didn't like it. You didn't think it was fun. You didn't think it was fair. And yeah, we have all paid our dues in one way or the other in a certain circumstance. But just because you have, if you already have that knowledge and you have done that, try to make that road a little easier for someone else. And I'm not saying you lay down the red carpet and just tell this person, you know what, you're going to ride my coattails and make it on, on my name and on my back. That's not what I'm saying. But if you can impart something to help someone go through what you've been through and make it a little easier for them, that's what you should do. And the next thing is, be another woman's support system. Take another woman under your wings. I mean, I think we're all kind of in the same boat together. We're all women trying to go to the next level and achieve certain things and strive for certain goals that we have. We're mothers, we're wives or significant others, and we're all trying to do the most. And we all should be able to relate to that. I mean, we all know how hard it is because we've all been there in that one instance or the other. So be another woman's support system. Take her under your wings. And she doesn't have to ask you. Just if you see someone and, you're inclined, be that person's mentor. And that, that helps greatly, more than you even know. I remember when I first got my commission as an officer in the Navy, there was a female officer who was high ranking, and she did it for me. She unofficially took me under her wings, and she imparted some wisdom on me, some great gems. And honestly, I never asked her. I don't know what made her decide to take that interest in me. And maybe she did it for everyone. I don't know. But I really did appreciate it. And I took heed to everything that she said to me. Even to this day, like I said, I've been in the military almost 30 years. I've been an officer for, 14, 15 of those years. So everything that she said to me really went to heart. So knowing that and seeing that and recognizing that, that's how I've tried to be in my life, whether it is in the Navy or in business or whatever. I always try to impart some knowledge to another female. And I guess my greatest reward or greatest result of that is I've had 2 female Navy sailors who, when it was time for them to re-enlist, came to me personally and asked me to re-enlist them. Now, for those of you who are not in the military, let me explain something to you. Re-enlisting, one, for the military is when you're saying, okay, I've done my X number of years that I said on my contract, but I want to be in longer, so I'm going to do X number of more years. So basically you have to re-enlist, just like you held up your hand and took your oath the day you got in. When you re-enlist, you do the same thing. Now, normally the commanding officer does it because it's kind of a duty of theirs. But when someone personally comes to you and say, you know what, I want to re-enlist and I want you to re-enlist me, that is an honor, because not only is that person saying, okay, I want to give more time and more of my life committed to the Navy in this country, they're saying that I want you to be the person who gives me that oath. So I've had the honor, and I have just been beyond myself with it, of re-enlisting 2 females. And in my mind, that kind of told me that I'm doing something right. And I hope that they see in me what I want them to see in me, which is that I'm trying to help another female. I'm trying to help another woman. I'm trying to impart some gems to help them along the way. I'm not a person who achieves success and then I'm not going to tell you how I achieved that. I'm just not going to do that. So that was something that's very important to me. Now, conversely, I have been in the workplace where I have gone through landmines and I've tried to tell another female about those landmines to help her out. And that person didn't heed what I was saying, and it ended up turning out very badly for her. But as far as I'm concerned, I did my part, because I knew the waters that she was treading in, and I tried to tell her what I knew to help her not be swallowed up. But unfortunately, she didn't listen. So that's what I'm talking about when I say be another woman's support. She doesn't have to ask you. It doesn't have to be anything official. But when you see someone and you're inclined to do so, take her under your wings. Mentor her. Give her some food for thought, some wisdom. It'll go a long way. Whether you're in the C-suite, a business owner, or just another woman climbing the ladder of success, you can influence another woman or influence a decision maker to pay attention to another woman. So you don't have to be famous. You don't have to be rich. Only thing you need to do is use your voice, support another woman, uplift that woman. In wrapping things up, my takeaway for this week is there can never be true empowerment of women until we sincerely uplift each other. And that's you to decide how you will use your voice and power to uplift another woman. We all know what it feels like to be torn down. So we should be using our power to build up another woman. I like to close out things with a quote. And my quote this week is, "It took me quite a long time to develop a voice. And now that I have it, I'm never going to be silent." And that is a quote by Madeleine Albright. I hope this talk really inspired you and gave you some food for thought so that you can go into the new year of wanting to help lift up another woman. Thank you for listening. Until next week, take care and God bless. If you're looking for a speaker for your live event or conference, go to my website and read my bio and contact me at bit.ly/book Trina. I hope you have a great week. Until then, remember, if you change your mindset, you'll change your life. Keep striving. Success is a journey, not a destination. You can listen to Trina Talk anytime and anywhere. It's available on iTunes, Google Play Music, Stitcher, Spotify, and all other places that you can listen to podcasts. If you like the podcast, please don't forget to go to iTunes to subscribe, rate, review, and share. If you have questions for me or need inspiration on how to go to the next level, tweet me directly at Trina L. Martin.